I've seen it all. The scammers come through and try to sell you a dream that is just not realistic. I'm not here to pull on your heartstrings. I'm here to push that God-given gift that's inside of you. I'm here to push it out of you. Welcome to Moms and Money, where we talk about making money, managing money, and saving money for the women in the household. So it's been a while, y'all, but I am so excited to be back here on Moms and Money. If you're new here, hello, my name is Gia. Welcome. And what we're going to be focusing on for the next several months is making money. I know right now it feels like the financial world is on fire. Everywhere you look, there's an article about the recession. There's an article about layoffs, or this company's laying these amount of people off. From Meta having layoffs, Google having layoffs, the tech industry as a whole laying off so many people. Zoom just recently had a bunch of layoffs. And honestly, it could project a lot of fear into the working community, you know? And at the end of the day, you guys, we owe it to ourselves and our families to make sure we have that extra stream of income. Now more than ever, okay, we need that extra stream of income in order to just have that financial security that we need. Because seriously, guys, as these months continue on and these years continue on since COVID, I feel like the financial market has just been so up and down. We are still seeing the effects of COVID and how the whole country shut down, especially here in the United States. We are still feeling those effects now, especially with interest rates going back up, with the housing economy making it virtually impossible for people to buy a home for the first time. It's really disheartening, but I want to be here to give you guys information, to encourage you, to help you, to direct you in the right way in order to make our financial dreams come true. Because between groceries, the price of eggs, these layoffs, it can be very financially stressful. And I want you to know that you can take control. You can take control in your finances. You can take control in how much money you make, and it's possible. Okay, I'm not here to sell you a dream. It's definitely not easy. And I see a lot online where people are saying, make an easy $1,000 a week by just doing this. Let me tell you something, you guys. Nothing is that easy. It really isn't. It takes work. But is it worth it? Absolutely. I have my own personal testimony for that. It is definitely worth it if you align what you're passionate with, if you pray about it and allow God to use you and to really walk in your purpose, you guys. I'm telling you, the financial blessings will definitely fall upon you and your family. Because here's the thing, you guys, you know, I'm big about being consumer debt free and paying off your debts and expensing down. You can expense down as much as you can, and I definitely encourage you to get on a budget. Learn how to budget. Find a budgeting method that works for you. I have a whole playlist down in the description box. I have my Excel spreadsheet if you're an Excel type of person who likes to budget, or I have printables in the description box as well if you're more of a pen and paper type of budgeter. But it is important to budget, because no matter how much money you make, you can make an extra $50,000 a week. But if you're spending $51,000 a week, it's pointless. Your efforts are worthless. We want to make sure that these extra streams of income that we make are going to actually affect our bottom line. So of course, expensing down is important. Of course, budgeting is important. But at some point, you got to focus on that income. And that's where I'm here to really share with you some things that we can do to create a side hustle to possibly replace your 9-to-5 if that's what you wish. I am not a part of the culture that constantly tells people to ditch their 9-to-5, you know, create a side hustle to replace it. That is not for everyone, okay? Some people enjoy their careers and they like their job, or they feel like that's part of their purpose, but they just need some extra income to supplement. I am here for you too. Or some people, they do have that entrepreneurial spirit and they want to, you know, create a full-time side hustle. Then I'm here for you too. I just want to tell you that because I feel a lot of times it's always based on the side of, you know, be your own boss, ditch your 9-to-5, be an entrepreneur. And that is not for everyone for every season of life. You may be in a season of life where maybe that is something that you want to do, but it's just not practical for you right now. I got you, okay? These side hustles that you can do from any point of life, whether you're just starting out or you're in a career that you hate or you're in a career that you love, these are things that you can do to try to get some extra money to, like I said, affect your bottom line. Because here's the thing, guys, if you leave the fate of your income to just your employer, whatever job it is that you have, whatever career it is that you have, there is always a limit. There's always a limit in how much you can make. Even though these companies will want you to produce more, to maybe sell more, or to just do more in your position, they will always have a limit on how much money you can make. But when you create opportunities of your own and invest in your own knowledge and your own passions, there is no limit to how much money you can make. I'm here to share with you those truths and encourage you because, like I said, it's not easy, but it's definitely worth it. And that freedom of not having that cap and really being able to dream about what you want your life to look like, about how much money you want to make, that is possible. Let yourself dream that. You know, I encourage you to really let yourself envision and visualize those dreams of yours coming true. Don't let doubt, don't let fears creep in. Don't let the enemy tell you you're not good enough, or you're not smart enough, or you're too old, or you're too ugly. Don't let the enemy come in and tell you those things, because those are all lies. Okay, and I just pray that the Holy Spirit, whether you're Christian or not, I am Christian, so I speak from a Christian perspective. I just pray that the Holy Spirit guides you into walking into your purpose and having enough confidence to give yourself a chance to even try. Because a lot of the times you can talk yourself out of it before you even give yourself a chance to try. Okay, and of course failure is a part of it, but you want to at least be able to say that, you know what? I tried it and it worked, or I tried it and it didn't, and maybe there's something else that I can do. So I just encourage you to really walk in your faith and trust that God will make a way. All right, so like I said, for the next several months, we're gonna be talking about work from home jobs, side hustles, making money online, all of those things that you can do to try to, like I said, increase your income, because there's only so much expensing down that we can do, okay? We're also gonna be talking about credit, the importance of credit, why having a good credit score is so important now, especially with these interest rates, because unfortunately, at some point in time, the vast majority of us will have to borrow money for something. Whether it be a house, whether it be a car, whether it be, you know, medical debt, you will find at some point where your credit will be pulled for something, for the majority of us. Yes, do some people have trust funds where they never have to worry about their credit score? Absolutely. But unfortunately, that's not the truth for the vast majority of us. So like I said, for the next several months, we're gonna be talking about making extra money. We're also gonna be talking about credit, cleaning it up, doing what we can. I just want you guys to know that I'm gonna be a resource here for you. Come back every single week. I'll be posting a video every week about one of those topics. All right, let's jump right into the side hustles. These are the best side hustles in 2023 for women. You know, my audience is geared towards women, but of course men are always welcome. I get a lot of comments sometimes that say, hey, you know, you always talk like you're talking to a female, but you know, I'm a guy that watches your channel. I get it. But you know, I just want the women out there to know that you can do it too. All right, so I always have to talk about my favorite 3 side hustles every single time I do a video like this. I talk about my favorite 3 because I've seen people be successful in these things for years, literally years, okay? And a lot of the times when I talk about these things, I think people feel like, you know, it's oversaturated, there's not enough room for me, people are already doing it. Again, that's the enemy talking to you, okay? It is not oversaturated. If you see somebody else winning, that gives you an indication that you can win too. That's not an indication for you not to try. That's just an indication that's saying, hey, if someone else is winning doing this, that means there's an opportunity for me to be able to win and do this, okay? So don't let the enemy tell you that it's oversaturated, everybody's doing it, there's no money left. There is plenty of money to be made. Plenty of money to be made in the online space. I'm here to tell you this. Like I said, I have vouched all 3 of these things I'm about to tell you. I have success stories in every single one of these. Any of these programs that I tell you about, they work. I know people who've done it. I've worked with course creators themselves, they work. Number 1, I know you've heard this a lot. Blogging is not dead, okay? Blogging is not dead. There are still a lot of people who make a lot of money in blogging, okay? Now, my friend Susie at Start a Mom Blog, to me, she is the best in the industry when it comes to creating a blog. Her and her husband, John, have been very, very successful at blogging for the past, I'd say 6 or 7 years. She is one of those people that updates her courses all the time to tell you what currently works, what doesn't. She has a plethora of knowledge when it comes to blogging, course creation, creating an email list, all that kind of stuff. A link for her information and her courses that she offers is in the description box. Her stuff is good. So if you're not into video, if you don't want to do social media, you like to write, and you're willing to put the time in up front, you can do it, okay? Because another thing that I see online a lot is, you know, make $10,000 a week in 2 days. Like, you're never gonna hear me say that because it's not true, okay? I've been in this online space. I've been working for myself full-time since 2019. I've been doing this since, I think my first video was in 2013, but I wasn't consistently posting videos until 2015. I've seen it all. I've seen the course creation boom. I've seen the scammers come out, especially since COVID. The scammers come through and try to sell you a dream that is just not realistic. I'm not here to pull on your heartstrings to sell you a dream. I'm here to push that God-given gift that's inside of you. I'm here to push it out of you. Okay, so you're never gonna hear me say it's quick and easy, because it's not easy and it's not quick, but it's definitely worth it. You'll be thanking yourself 6 months from now, a year from now, that you actually tried, because I'm telling you, if you invest in yourself and you educate yourself enough, you will be successful, period. Okay, so you know, here's the thing, there's never gonna be a perfect time. You're never gonna have the perfect time. You're never gonna have the perfect amount of money. There's never gonna be somebody that comes through and says and saves you and holds your hand through this. You've gotta hold yourself accountable. You've gotta be disciplined enough to walk in your purpose. That's what we're here for, to walk in your purpose. So if blogging is one of those things, a link is in the description. Okay, number 2, I've seen a lot of success with this, and that is being a virtual assistant. My friend Lydia Sen has a virtual assistant course that is super affordable, because I've seen some virtual assistant courses that are in the thousands and thousands of dollars. I just don't agree with that. I'm never gonna tell you to spend a whole bunch of money. I just can't, in my consciousness, tell you to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a course if it's not going to then give you a return of thousands of dollars right away. You know, my friend Lydia has an affordable course that teaches you how to become a virtual assistant. She's been doing it full time since before it was popular online to do it. The link for that is in the description box. There's all types of virtual assistants. I mean, you think of just an admin assistant, but it is a lot of administrative things. But there's social media virtual assistants, there's maybe video editing, email management, customer service. There's all types of virtual assistants, because there's a lot of online entrepreneurs that need a virtual assistant. Lots of companies need a virtual assistant. Okay, so there's that. Definitely profitable. Some people make well into the 6 figures being a virtual assistant. So I definitely encourage you, if that's something that you are interested in, then the link for that is in the description box. Okay, the third thing that I want to talk about, and like I said, I talk about these 3 things in every single side hustle video that I make, is YouTubing. Listen, no matter what your socioeconomic status is, no matter what your background is, there are all different types of people, no matter what you look like, that are super successful on YouTube, that make a lot of money. Now, is it easy? No, it's not easy to get the views. It's not easy to monetize your videos. It's not easy to show up every single week in front of this camera, to be comfortable talking in front of it, because it's not for everyone. But if it's for you, I encourage you to put your camera on and start filming, okay? Now, are there some things that YouTubers, bigger YouTubers know that some smaller YouTubers don't know? Absolutely. If you wanna fast track that, I have a course linked in the description box. It's actually, I have a free course, and then I have a paid course as well, but I have a free course that you can kind of see to see if YouTube is something that you actually want to do. The link for that is in the description box as well. Is YouTube something that you want to do? Take the free course and find out. Before you invest any money on any cameras, any microphones, any equipment, any time, because that's the most valuable, precious commodity that we have. Before you invest all that, find out if it's something that you actually want to do, because you need to find out the amount of work that it takes, you know, because it's not just cutting on the camera and uploading the video. It's so much more than that. But is it profitable? Absolutely. Is it possible? Absolutely. Are these 3 things possible for anyone? No. You know, maybe YouTubing isn't for you, but blogging is. Maybe blogging and YouTubing is not for you, but maybe being a virtual assistant is. Okay, maybe all 3 of them are not for you. That's fine too. Okay, I'm just here to share more and more with you guys, different things that you can do to bring a little bit of extra money in, because we got to focus on this income, y'all. Okay, like I said, prayerfully, you guys have been expensing down, especially with the cost of groceries. That is slapping us in the face every single day. Every week when I go to Kroger or Costco, I see it. It's painful. I see it, and there's absolutely nothing we can do. We all can't just become homesteaders and grow all of our own food and raise our own chickens to lay eggs. You know, you see that those grocery prices every single week. So to offset that, have some extra money coming in, okay? The fourth thing I want to talk about is voiceover work, okay? Maybe you have a beautiful, soothing voice, okay? And you don't want to be on camera. You don't want to try to be an entrepreneur. You know, you want to just use your voice, okay? I'm just encouraging you guys to open your mindset to different things. There's a website called voices.com. You can sign up for free and you can see different gigs about using your voice, whether it being reading an audiobook, doing commercial work. It's a go-to place for all of your professional voiceover needs, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, that you've always been interested in and you just didn't know where to start, that's a great resource and place to start. You go to voices.com, sign up for free, and see what they have to offer, because I was looking at it and they have some pretty good gigs per hour that you get paid per hour. I think some of them are like $25, $50 per hour. So again, that's a few extra bucks coming in to supplement those rising grocery prices. Because at the end of the day, you guys, you have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset to know that this is something that you can do. This is something that is possible for you, because I think that's where it starts. Like, a lot of us think that, oh, it's just not possible for me. Like, for me personally, if someone were to have told me 10 years ago that I'd be working for myself full time in 10 years and being able to provide for my family, I would be like, how? Like, what in the world? Like, how is that even possible? I don't know. Like, what am I talented in? I don't know what to do. You guys, I'm no different than you. Okay, I just trust in myself and listen to my gut and listen to the Holy Spirit to do and try these things, and it worked out for me. Okay, so I just want to encourage you to change your mindset to know that you can dream big. You can achieve these things, all with the hard work and the time and then in the investment in yourself. Okay, but remember, we got to get our budgeting down first. So get your budgeting down, get your expenses down, and then we're going to focus on making more money online and creating these side hustles. So leave a comment down below and let me know if you're going to try any of these, if you have tried any of these, where your hiccups are, what's something that you're interested in, because we will be discussing more about side hustles this year and making money online, work from home jobs, all of that stuff in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.